Welcome back to Ascension. While we are excited to see everyone this weekend for Mass, we want to create a safe and healthy worship environment for everyone. We will resume our regularly scheduled weekend Masses, 4:30 p.m. Vigil, 7:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and 5:30 p.m., with a 25% capacity limit, which, for us, is about 250 people in the main church. We anticipate live streaming the Mass to the overflow seating in the parish hall when capacity is reached in the main church. Whether you are seated in the hall or the church, you will still receive communion if you choose. For those participating in Mass at home, Mass will be available via our YouTube channel, live, Saturday at 4:30 p.m. and as a recorded video afterwards. The dispensation from the Sunday Mass obligation will continue until further notice. It is recommended that parishioners who may feel uncomfortable in group settings or those with prior health conditions please remain in social isolation for the time being. As we open, appropriate social distancing will be required. It is highly recommended that you wear masks and bring your own hand sanitizer as well. If you require water, please bring bottled water as well, since the water fountains will be offline. Please arrive at Mass a few minutes early to allow enough time for seating. For the 9:30 Mass, please do not arrive prior to 9 a.m. When you arrive at the church, you will only be able to enter through the main front doors. As you enter, you will have the opportunity to drop your donation in a basket in the vestibule. There will be no collection during Mass at this time. You will also be able to drop your donations and food pantry items after Mass in the designated baskets. We thank you for your continued support of our parish. Pews have been marked every 6 feet, and some pews have been roped off. As you enter a pew, please be sure to maintain social distancing. During communion, please be ready to follow directions given by ushers. We will have less stations, and our flow will be slightly different. In order to prevent anyone from having to climb over and get too close, we ask that everyone in the pew process up. If you are not receiving, just cross your arms over your chest and continue forward for a blessing. This also applies to the overflow seating in the hall. We will receive the Eucharist by the sacred host alone and only in the hand. Dismissal of the church with further instructions given out at each Mass. Between each Mass, our church will be cleaned and sanitized. In order to facilitate that process, we ask that parishioners do not linger in the church or hall after Mass. We thank you for your patience and understanding as we do our best to welcome you all back to church. God bless.